Grissom has also felt the wrath of the Korean assassin.
Now moving to take the, wait a minute, whoa! Moving to take the mask off of Kimo. It's almost been like a control device, but Jeff G. Bailey has to get out of the line of fire. Rockwell not allowing the mask to come off of Kimo, and Kimo has yet to make an aggressive move. Oh, whoa! Ace is high, and the mask comes off. And only a 1 count. Oh, my Lord. Looking to get out of the cage. Now, the escape clause is in effect for this contest. Pinfall, submission, or escaping the cage. Both feet have to hit the floor for you to escape. That is generally the way an escape clause works in a steel cage match. Into Curry, and Kimo is staggered.
Well, Greg Hunter, I had to say it was a sound strategy from Ace Rockwell to grab and, go right after Kimo. We've all seen that mysterious mask. The minute that Jeff G. Bailey has pulled it off his head has become kind of like Kimo's war call. It's been the one thing that set him into these fits of rage. And Ace Rockwell trying to combat that, however, unsuccessfully. And right now, Kimo's got full control over Ace Rockwell.
Rockwell caught himself, lung blower, and Kimo on his knees. As you said, oh, wait a minute. Just kicked the door loose to Ace Rockwell, and he just wiped out Jacob Ashworth.
Well, that right there should be a disqualification then.
There are no disqualifications in a cage match, and Jeff G. Bailey just rammed that cage door into the skull of Ace Rockwell, and he is looked like he locked the cage shut.
Well, one good turn deserves another, Greg Hunter, and that's what I always say. Ace Rockwell getting exactly what he deserved, taking out an official.
Oh, good grief. All right, now, Kimo stalking his prey. Personnel here helping Jacob Ashworth to the back. That door, as far as I can tell from here, is now locked. Kimo pounding away.
And I can't really tell, Greg Hunter, I haven't gotten a good shot yet. The effect that steel cage may have had.
There's a good shot. He is lacerated. We're talking about the 7-figure deal, Ace Rockwell.
You're talking about two really good shots that Jeff G. Bailey got out on Ace Rockwell.
And the blood of Ace Rockwell.
Smiles.
This is what the man lives for, the blood of his enemy, literally on his hands.
The blood of my enemy tastes as good as gravy.
All right, now, big right hand. And Rockwell in the corner. It was just 2 months ago that Ace Rockwell was decimated by the Korean assassin Kimo. 4 weeks later, Wes Grissom, who has been assigned this contest, was likewise decimated by the Korean assassin, which resulted in a 30-day suspension of Kimo.
Oh, and while we're on that, did you see Ace Rockwell shaking hands with Wes Grissom?
I don't see anything wrong with shaking hands with an official.
That's biasness. We all know that Wes Grissom is going to have it in for Jeff G. Bailey and Kimo, and then he wants to shake hands with Ace Rockwell. The only reason you shake somebody's hand is to grease their palms.
Maybe in your world, but in the reality, the fact remains that you do it as a greeting and just a palm thrust to show a respect, unlike the show of disdain that Jeff G. Bailey is illustrating, shouting invectives at the 7-figure deal Ace Rockwell.
And I got to question Ace Rockwell's insanity here. I got to question it. Why would you ever want to lock yourself into a cage with an animal, with a killing machine like Kimo?
There are any number of reasons. One might be to keep Jeff G. Bailey from being a factor. One might be, perhaps, to keep the action contained to the ring, attempt to limit possible damage. But that cage is as big a weapon as anything else.
Maybe Jack Kevorkian was busy this weekend.
Oh, good grief. Back at Fright Night, Ace Rockwell survived 5 minutes of hell with the Korean assassin Kimo. He's going to go through a lot more than 5 minutes, and it's going to be a lot worse than hell if Kimo or Jeff G. Bailey have anything to say about it. Elbow driven into the skull of the seven-figure deal.
Now, it should be pointed out to, maybe some of our newer Anarchy fans, Ace Rockwell, no stranger to the confines of the steel cage. He was a prominent member of Team Anarchy in War Games a few years ago, so he knows what it's like to be in that steel cage environment, but he's never been in there with a man like Kimo in a one-on-one situation.
And Kimo measures him for that martial arts thrust. And now a backhand. Ace Rockwell is in a very, very precarious position. And that was simply when he walked through the door to be locked in a steel cage with the Butcher of Pyongyang.
Greg Hunter, no championships on the line in this one. There's really, the only thing you have is personal pride on the line in this one. Jeff G. Bailey feels that he has a point to prove to Ace Rockwell, and Kimo has revenge on his mind.
Kimo, open palm thrust to the stomach, trying to drive the wind out of the seven-figure deal. Ace Rockwell sets up, and now martial arts flurry. Ace Rockwell.
And that's a variation of what we've seen Ace Rockwell take just a couple months ago that made him spit up blood.
Jeff G. Bailey cackling maniacally.
I love Jeff G. Bailey. He's such a wonderful person.
You love Jeff G. Bailey?
Yes.
I guess somebody has to. And right now,
man does my taxes every year.
And the IRS hasn't come knocking at your door. Ace Rockwell's knocking on death's door at the moment, or at the very least hoping somebody was there to open the cage door. The Korean assassin has Ace Rockwell up like a sack of potatoes, scoop and a slam. Kimo is not a trained professional athlete or professional wrestler. Oh wait, look just a second. That looked reminiscent. Kimo, we know he's been training with the NWA Elite. We know that he has been studying film much like one would study tactics. And now, right there, it looked like a variation of Shatter's patented elbow drop.
Well, that's the thing about it. These guys are teammates. It's the NWA Elite. Kimo has adapted to his environment, Greg Hunter.
And right now, the Korean assassin firmly in control. He pulls the seven-figure deal to his feet. And Rockwell with a boot to the nether regions. That will slow anyone down. And again, inside a cage, there are no DQs.
This guy is not a sportsman at all.
Not at the moment. No, he is not. But what he's doing is tremendously effective. Kimo is staggered and in obvious pain, looking for Ace's high, off the ropes. Oh, he's got him by the throat. Setting up here, looking at, appeared for the information extractor. Ace's high for the second time in this contest.
And Greg Hunter, the thing is, Kimo has quickly moved over to his knees. I don't know if it's the full effect, but Ace Rockwell's still down.
Rockwell to his knees, Kimo to his feet. Rockwell with the aid of the ropes now likewise. Kimo giving some sort of good. And Ace Rockwell firing up. Rockwell caught himself. Rockwell's up top. He kicks Kimo away. And now Rockwell trying to skin the cat. Now wait a second. Escape. They never said you couldn't go out over the top. And now Kimo's got him. Kimo has him now.
All Kimo has to do is bring him back in.
They're fighting at the top of the cage. Rockwell's got precious little to hold on to. Kimo being kicked through the cage. Oh, wait a minute. Kimo goes down. Rockwell kicks him. And Rockwell wins!
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this match, the seven-figure deal, Ace Rockwell!
You have got to be kidding me. What a coward.
something no one else can say. Jeff G. Bailey now has the hood in hand. That mask.
I cannot believe Ace Rockwell would run out in a fight like that.
The fact remains he won the fight. He is the winner of the second. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa! He's got Jeff G. Bailey. Kimo has Jeff G. Bailey, and Bailey's waving that mask in front of his face here. And Kimo obviously not pleased with what has just happened.
I mean, this man right here, he prides himself on being victorious, on being a killing machine. But tonight, he finds himself on the short end of the stick.
Folks, the Korean assassin Kimo being masked by agent attorney Jeff G. Bailey. But what a night we have had tonight at Seasons Feeding.